Hey, my name is Oghenerukevwe Jegede Ikpen, also known as Rooky. Rooky Kamis, actually. I am from Nigeria, but I'm based right now in Regina, Saskatchewan. I make Afro beats and R&B. Sometimes I dabble into trap soul. Music has always been something I could do right from when I was young. It just comes to me, you know. I'm doing the dishes, for example, and I just follow the rhythm, you know. I am listening to music and I'm, trying to sing along with whatever I'm hearing on the radio. So at a point, I actually decided to sing at the church for the choir. So yeah, I have had like some background in music actually. Right now, I am in the stage of emerging. I am still experimenting with my sound, with my brand, with my personnel, and what I want people to know about me, my music. So kind of like, still trying to get everything settled down. Yeah, but I'm doing pretty all right. My career aspirations for music. I want to win the Grammys. It would mean a lot to me. I also want to bridge the line between African sounds and Western influences because I feel like music is a universal language. You can mix the two melodies and, create something really awesome. I also want to play at the O2 someday. I want to win a Juno and I want to be one of the best to ever do it, I integrate my culture into my music by using Nigerian Pidgin when I write my music. So if you listen to some of my songs, you notice that some words are not English. And that's just a way of, blending it together. Because if people from my country hear the music and then they hear me speaking Nigerian Pidgin and they'll be like, oh, that's Pidgin. And then people in Canada hear it and they're like, oh, this is English. And then there's like, oh, what did he say there? And that would actually prompt them to want to know what I said, which links the two culture together, And then also what I try to do is when I use like the Western rhythms, I also try to inculcate African melodies or African percussions to actually give it a distinct sound. My songwriting process always begins with the melody, the rhythm. Once I pick up what I want to write about, and then I find a message that I want to actually, talk about. But sometimes some songs just come. They come ready-made. It just comes like, okay, I want to talk about hate, or I want to talk about love, or I want to talk about friendship. And then from there you build upon the the percussions, the beats, and then you put the lyrics, and then you try to join everything together and you get a song.
That's why I love you, I love you. That's why I do everything, I go do anything if not you. That's why I love you, and I'll tell you this love is true. That's why I love you, that's why I do everything, I go do anything if not you. That's why I love you, and I'll tell you this love is true. Think about the summer times we had, even with the ice inside your hat. You know the places you took me to. I know the feeling is deja vu, and I hold you right back, and I love you right back, and I always come back. It's an all-time relapse. It's an all-time relapse. I know you know that we'll be alright. We both know that you're my brightest light. When I had my from time to time. You keep coming back here to be mine. That's why I love you. I love you. That's why I do everything. I go do anything if not you. Oh, that's why I love you. And I'll tell you this love is true. That's why I love you. I love you. That's why I do everything. I go do anything if not you. Oh, that's why I love you. And I'll tell you this love is true. That's why I love you. That's why I do everything. I go do everything if not you. That's why I love you, and I'll tell you this love is true. 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 Deja vu.
Deja vu is all about my experience with an ex-lover. So it's basically how, you know, when you break up with someone you love and then you keep going back to that person, and it's not necessarily like, it's basically because of the love you have for that person. So you keep going back and you're like, oh, I've seen this before, you know, this, you know, I know how this is going to end, but you know, I want this, you know, and that's like kind of the story behind Deja Vu. It's a really personal song to me, and you know, I just put it out there. My life inspires my art. My experiences with people, stories I hear, the way I feel, everything around me inspires me. The music community in Saskatchewan has been really supportive since I came here. I recently just came into the country and I decided to start up my music career again. And the love, the support, big shout out to Creative City Center. This is the second time I'm doing something around here, and it's been really amazing. Sax Music, the radio stations, they've all been really supportive, mostly because my sound is also distinctive than, you know, what's being played here. And they've, you know, shown me that spirit of communal living, and they just accept me as one of them, even with my different style. So I think we have a budding community here, and like, with time, we're going to grow into something massive. One advice I would give to someone who wants to start music is, do you really want to do this? You've got to be really passionate about it. Oftentimes, there's a misconception that music is all about fun, but music is like an everyday job. You have to keep owning your skills. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to make sure your voice is always A1. You've got to find the best producers to work with, at least to the best of your abilities. And you've got to like actually take time to know exactly what you're about to do in the music. Where is your part? What role are you playing as a musician? What messages are you giving? What are you influencing? Because music is a spirit. So if you're putting that spirit out there, what kind of spirit are you putting in? So I feel like anyone who wants to be a musician should actually take out time to properly understand what they're getting into before getting into it. The message I'm sending with my music, I won't really say it's a message. It's more like an open book. It's more like, okay, this is my experiences. This is me. This is my life. Pick out what you can learn from there. You know, enjoy what you can enjoy. Dance to what you can dance to. You know, because I have some other conscious music, right? I don't only do music that's danceable or music about love. I have music about betrayal. I have music about disappointments and all this stuff. So, you know, it's basically it's like a book, right? There are like several chapters to it. So the more you listen to my music, you could pick up things that could help you or could advise you, or you could just have fun with it.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a go. Alright, alright, alright. You they make me shiver. You they make me shiver. Love the way you want your waist and that pretty face. You they make a bad man, you go make a bad man go low. See the way your body break and the moves you make, you go make the whole club go low. You got me tempted to touch, tempted to touch, tempted to rush on you. Got me pressure so up, pressure so up, pressure to rock with you. Put your pretty legs together when you're grinding. Let that booty up and down and then rewind it. Drop your water for the boys and they control it. Got the whole club making noise when you they roll it. Melanie dripping like a chocolate. Insecurities, girl, you can relate. Red Lobster take you on a date. Where am I fine girls? You know I like it, you know I want that fine girls. Oh I want that elegant girls. You know I like it, you know I like that pretty girl. Oh you make me shiver, 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 shiver. When I'm slow, take it low. You make me shiver, 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 shiver. When I'm slow, take it low. Oh yeah, baby, make me forget my hustle. Make a room for you. But this baby be my hustle. Made a room for two. She drives me crazy on full throttle. A glass of wine or two for few. Me and you go cause some trouble. Can't sell out for two. When she put it on the dance floor, roll her body to the rhythm. Tell me what you're waiting for. Bottles upon bottles and we keep on wanting more. And the DJ saved my life when he blasted my song. Just you and I all night long. What more are you asking for? Got me writing you love songs. And if I dey crazy now, I go crazy for you. And if you be raised now, I go run out for me and you. But I see day now, there's a place for me and you. And as I day now, I'm still here waiting for you. You make me shiver, 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 shiver. When I'm slow, take it low. You make me shiver, 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 shiver. When I'm slow, take it low. You make me shiver, shiver. 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 Oh yeah.
Shiva is basically a song about adornment. So I was just trying to tell this lady that, okay, I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I like the way you're dancing. I love how beautiful you look. You know, just adoration, adornment, and just, you know, basically us trying to have fun. When I see people enjoying my music, I feel really amazing. I feel loved and I feel accepted. And it takes a lot to create a song. And when people can connect to that message that you're trying to give out, when people understand this perspective to which you're singing about or, you know, coming from, it makes you feel like, oh, you're heard, you know, you're not just singing, you know, you're connecting to people. And I think that's really amazing. Aside from music, I am also a photographer. I create documentary and fine art photography. And I'm also a poet. I write lots of poetry and fiction and drama. Yeah, so I am pretty much an art person, you know. And I do some little designs here and there. The art mediums that I know how to use help me in my music because I am able to give myself a streamlined way I want my music to look like. From my album art to my videos, I can properly direct it and know that, okay, this is the take I'm coming from. This is the artistic expression I want to use. And for my poetry has helped me, write deeper music when I want to write it. And, it's easier for me to, flow with my words or use, better words than normal people without those experiences would use. And then my design also helps me with my merch. I can, design fashionable merch and all. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. To get better in my music, what I actually do is practice. I keep practicing. My own secret sauce is I never give up. And I never let anything at all, be it failure, be it a cracked voice or whatever. I don't let it stop me. I may be down for a while, but I will always pick myself back up and, try harder than I've done before. And that has actually given me a lot of progress because I see like the more you keep trying to do something, the better you become. What's next for Rooky? Okay, that's a good one. First, I want to release the second project. Let me give you an exclusive. It's titled Aphrodite. But that was gotten from the Greek goddess Aphrodite. But instead of the normal spelling, I'm using AFRO, Afro, which inculcates the African influence in my music. So Aphrodite. And I'm still working on it. I'm working on that project for like a year right now. But I'm a perfectionist, so I'm making sure that when the project comes out, it will be something worth everyone's time, and it will be delivering the right messages, and everything will be thematically structured. That's next for me. I also want to headline a show, my own show. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'm working seriously on it. Practice has begun, but the plans and everything hasn't really kicked off yet. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do.